Hello everybody, it is LB 3-Point Man and I am back again with another draft profile video. This week we are doing NC State running back Jaylen Samuels. First off, we're going to take a look at his combine performance. Although his overall position for the NFL is not completely clear, we will be looking at his as more of a running back. Samuels has a good height and weight combo with a solid build for a running back. He flashed fairly average athleticism in most of the drills with a 4.54 40-yard dash and a 34.5 vertical jump, but performed well in the broad jump and the 3-cone drill with a jump of 121 inches and a 3-cone of 6.93, which it's always nice to see a player get a sub 7-second 3-cone. Overall, he had a solid but not spectacular combine performance. Now let's look at his stats for the 2017 season. Samuels had 75 receptions for 593 yards and a 7.9 yards per reception average and 4 receiving touchdowns. He also had 78 rushing attempts for 407 yards, a 5.2 average, and 12 rushing touchdowns. Those are solid numbers for a complementary type running back. We can see he clearly had good value as a sort of goal line touchdown back. Now we're going to go to the tape to see some of his strengths and weaknesses. Short note on the strengths and weaknesses this video, some of the strengths and weaknesses don't lend themselves well to examining with a video clip, so there won't be one of those for those strengths and weaknesses. Now, the first strength we are taking a look at is how he is a versatile player who can line up at various locations on the field, including out wide and in the backfield. He can be a mismatch weapon against linebackers in pass coverage and be tough to take down. In this clip here, we see him line up in the slot and come back to the quarterback, making the tough catch to secure the first down. The next strength that we are looking at is his good power as a runner. He runs deceptively powerful, always churning forward when he makes cuts upfield and pushing through defensive linemen. Although he has issues as a running back, he would be a good match for a one-cut running system. If we look at this play here, we can see him follow his blockers until a hole opens up in the offensive line, at which point he dives through, securing the touchdown. The final strength is a very simple one in that he brings value as a special teamer, as that was something he excelled at early on in his career at NC State. As a potential mid-round pick who won't be expected to start, adding some special team value is definitely good for his ability to take a depth spot as a running back. Next, we'll be looking at the weaknesses for Samuels. The first weakness we will be looking at with Samuels is the issue that he doesn't really have a clear position to play in the NFL. He never really showed enough to lead us to believe he can play running back or wide receiver solely in the NFL. He may bring most of his value as a scat back and a player that can do both, being deployed out wide and move to the backfield and vice versa. But it will take a creative coaching staff to get the most out of him. Now let's take a look at his final weakness. Samuels needs to put in a lot of work as a route runner, especially when you consider he's a guy that lined up out wide and as a tight end as often as he did in college. He needs to work on his route running if he wants to be able to continue to succeed when lined up outside in the NFL. Now we are done with strengths and weaknesses, and we will do a pro comparison for Jaylen Samuels. My pro comparison for Jaylen Samuels was tough to decide on, as there aren't many players who come out like Samuels as light as he is and with no clear position like him. My pro comparison for Samuels is Arizona Cardinals running back David Johnson. Now, David Johnson is an all-pro, and I don't expect that out of Samuels, but he has the potential to have a similar impact as both a runner and a receiver. He's a bit of a poor man's David Johnson if you want to simplify it. Well, that's it for this draft profile. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new. LB 3-Point Man, out.